I got 5 different shampoos in my hand. Do you know the difference between each one or when to use what? Well, let's talk about it. Hey guys, Karen with Curl House. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, a certified trichologist, and the owner of the fabulous Curl House Collection product line. And today we are going to talk about shampoo. And to help you understand what shampoo should you be using. You all, shampoo day, it's like the most important day in your natural hair regimen. You want to know why? Because when you shampoo your hair or when you wash your hair receives maximum hydration and moisture. You know that your hair is naturally dry. So even though you're moisturizing it daily or every other day, you cannot skip the shampoo. Shampoo is key to healthy hair and healthy scalp. But there are so many shampoos on the market. Many times you don't know what to use. So today I am going to help you to understand the basics of the different types of shampoo to make sure that you are using what you need so that you are not inadvertently damaging your hair by using the wrong shampoo. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to break shampoos down into 5 categories. And the first category would be your all-purpose shampoo or your everyday shampoo or your moisturizing shampoo. It all kind of falls under the same category. This is the shampoo that you probably use most. For example, this would be like the Curl House Cleanser shampoo, or here's another shampoo, a moisturizing shampoo. These are the shampoos that you're probably using most. These are the ones, your shampoo should be a gentle shampoo. This shampoo should be like a sulfate-free shampoo. Your everyday shampoos remove the dirt and debris from your scalp, removes junk and product off your scalp. These shampoos contain moisturizing ingredients. Many times they contain plants, botanical ingredients as well to strengthen the hair, to keep the hair moisturized and supple. These are the shampoos you should be using regularly. So whenever you are cleansing your hair, I typically recommend that you cleanse your hair once a week, every 2 weeks, or every 10 days. Just get in the habit of cleansing your hair and scalp regularly. You will probably use your everyday shampoo. Also, most of these everyday shampoos are also gentle enough or safe enough for color treated hair, because I again recommend that you use a sulfate-free shampoo, a shampoo that is not stripping. So sulfates in shampoo typically strip your hair, meaning after you use the shampoo, your hair might feel squeaky clean. That's not a good thing. You don't want your hair to feel squeaky clean. So, which is why I in part stay away from sulfates among other reasons. But these shampoos should be safe enough to use on your color treated hair because they don't contain ingredients that will further strip moisture out of your hair. These shampoos infuse moisture into your hair during your wash days. These again are your everyday shampoos. Now the next type of shampoos are your clarifying shampoos and chelating shampoos. So clarifying shampoos are shampoos that cleanse even deeper than your regular shampoos. So yes, while they remove dirt and debris and product buildup from your hair, they also can reverse the damage from like hard water. One clarifying shampoo will be like this one. This is Uncle Funky's daughter, clarifying shampoo. These shampoos are not used as often. So clarifying shampoos, typically I recommend a clarifying shampoo on average about once a month. Because they are more stripping than your everyday shampoo. They're designed that way to really lift hard water or a lot of product buildup from your hair. If you are someone who's constantly putting a ton of stuff in your hair. So if you are putting your styling gel and your styling mousse and your shea butter and your mango butter and your moisture cream and your curling cream and your leave-in conditioners and your hair milks and all this other fancy stuff that we put in our hair, all of that stuff kind of builds up on the hair. So you may need to step it up a little bit more than your everyday shampoo and add a clarifying shampoo to your regimen. You don't have to do it every shampoo. Like I said, I recommend about once a month or even every 6 weeks, depending on how often you wash your hair. Use a clarifying shampoo to remove some of the stuff off of your hair and your scalp. And then in addition to clarifying shampoo, then it's something a little stronger than clarifying shampoo. That would be a chelating shampoo. That's even stronger than the clarifying shampoo. And a chelating shampoo, you may not even have to use this type of shampoo. It depends on your lifestyle. If you are someone who is a swimmer, for example, if your hair is constantly exposed to chlorine, then you definitely want to get in the habit of adding a chelating shampoo to your natural hair routine. You're going to have to use it more often because chlorine can do a lot of damage to your hair. As a hairstylist, I remember a client came in and her hair was green, and I immediately knew she was a swimmer. But you want to add a chelating shampoo to your hair routine if you are a swimmer. Also, if you are someone who has extreme damage from hard water, from your shower, high levels of magnesium or high levels of calcium that's constantly exposed to your hair, and you feel your hair and something about it just don't feel right. It feels very hard and brittle. You may want to use a chelating or a clarifying shampoo to help to reverse the damage from hard water. Now, I will say this about these two types of shampoos, particularly the chelating shampoo, because they are so stripping, your hair will feel squeaky clean. And in this case, that's what the shampoo is designed to do. However, the best recommendation is to use your clarifying shampoo first, or your chelating shampoo, whichever one you are using. And as the second shampoo, use a moisturizing shampoo. So as opposed to using the clarifying or chelating shampoo twice, use it for the first wash. And on the second wash, use your regular moisturizing shampoo to help to infuse some moisture back into your hair. Then follow up with your deep conditioning treatment, even after using that moisturizing shampoo, to really make sure your hair gets the hydration it needs to thrive. Now, the third shampoo is a bond repair shampoo. Have y'all heard of those? They're relatively new bond repair systems, bond repair shampoos. One such example is Olaplex. So as a hairstylist, Olaplex, we started using Olaplex in the salon, and it just kind of took off. Everybody wanted to start using Olaplex because it is patented technology. The ingredients are patented. It's been clinically proven to repair the bonds of your hair. But do you need it is the question. So let me first briefly talk about hair bonds. In general, you have many hair bonds which actually keep the protein or the keratin of your hair together. So your hair has bonds. The two that I will talk about briefly is hydrogen bonds and disulfide bonds. Hydrogen bonds are the weaker bonds of your hair. They're the bonds that are that's easily broken by your water. So like when you wash your hair, you break hydrogen bonds, or by heat, when you blow it out, when you put a flat iron to it. Those are the weaker bonds, temporary bonds. Now there are other bonds, disulfide bonds. These are the stronger bonds of your hair. These are the bonds that's responsible for your texture of the hair. It's the bonds that's responsible for the strength and the durability of your hair. Disulfide bonds. These bonds are broken typically by chemicals or by excessive heat, like excessive meaning excessively flat ironing your hair at higher temperatures. So those are disulfide bonds. Those are stronger bonds. So when you see these products out on the market, shampoos in particular, that is like bond repair, and you ask yourself, Do I need bond repair? Do I need this product? I want you to really think about that. So there are some lines that are bond repair systems or bond repair shampoos, and the bonds that the company is probably referring to would be like the hydrogen bonds. So even though hydrogen bonds are temporary, they're broken, and then they're relinked after the hair dries out, for example, that's natural. Many times when you're washing your hair and grooming your hair, you are breaking down some of those hydrogen bonds. So if you see a system, I believe Shea Moisture might have a bond repair system. I believe Thank God I'm Natural may have a bond repair system. They are good for damaged hair, for dry hair, extremely damaged hair. I want you to read the label to make sure it's a shampoo that you need, because again, hydrogen bonds are the weaker bonds. They naturally kind of repair themselves anyway. But if you want something that is going to strengthen your hair a little bit, you can certainly consider those lines. Now, lines such as Olaplex, this is a little different. I know people were out running, purchasing the Olaplex system, but many times you don't need it. If you are someone who is all natural, no relaxer, if you do not have any permanent color in your hair, you probably don't need this. If you don't have any bleach in your hair, you probably don't need this. So these type of shampoos, these bond maintenance shampoos were really designed for those people with those things, where the chemical has really broken the disulfide bond, and the shampoos and the systems and conditioners help to rebuild or relink those bonds to strengthen the hair. So I hope I explained that. I hope you know the difference. If you go to a hairstylist, check with your hairstylist as well. And the fourth type of shampoo would be your scalp specific problem area shampoos like dandruff. So a dandruff shampoo. When I think of dandruff shampoo, even now I still think of Head and Shoulders. Y'all remember Head and Shoulders? So these type of shampoos are antifungal. So they are made with ingredients that will address the fungus on your scalp. So you may see something like coal tar, you may see tea tree oil in the shampoo. They're really designed to address a dry scalp, an itchy scalp, itching from dandruff or overproduction of yeast on the scalp. These shampoos were designed specifically for that reason. It is not the type of shampoo that you use as a everyday shampoo, because these shampoos can also be stripping as well. So minimize the use of this shampoo. Make sure you read the label as well. And when you use this shampoo, and quite frankly, any other shampoo, make sure that you apply it to the scalp. Don't just slap it on your hair. Put it directly to the scalp. Let it sit on the scalp for a few minutes to activate the ingredients that's in the shampoo. Let it sit on the scalp for a few minutes. You do know that shampoo is really designed for the scalp. So let the shampoo do what it was designed to do and place it on the scalp. And as I said with the previous shampoos, make sure when you're using even a dandruff specific or this problem area shampoo, make sure that you follow up with a moisturizing shampoo as the second shampoo, because typically these shampoos can be a little drying because they are stronger than your everyday shampoo. Make sure you follow up with your moisturizing shampoo as the second shampoo. And of course, if you want to step up the moisturization in it even more, when you apply your conditioner, sit under a hooded dryer or a steamer to get the best results, to really infuse moisture into your hair. And the fifth category of shampoos would be your medicated shampoos. Now, these are shampoos that you're probably going to get from your dermatologist or your doctor. These shampoos are used to treat scalp conditions like seborrheic dermatitis or psoriasis or inflammation of the scalp or alopecia, itching from alopecia. For example, these are medicated shampoos. The ingredients may include ketocortisol, zinc, salicylic acid, which will treat inflammation and fungal issues and flaking. These are very drying shampoos. They are designed for the scalp, and they are designed to sit on the scalp at least for 5 minutes. These shampoos are very drying. They're very stripping. So it is very important that you follow up with a moisturizing shampoo after you use the medicated shampoo. But again, make sure you follow the instructions from your doctor or your dermatologist, or read the label when you're dealing with these medicated shampoos. So remember, not all shampoos will work for your hair and your situation. You have to determine what shampoo is best for you. And you may use 1 or 2 shampoos. You can use your Curl House shampoo as your everyday shampoo, which is designed to treat the scalp, to heal the scalp, to also help to reduce inflammation. And then you may need to add in a clarifying shampoo once a month because you put so much curling jelly in your hair. Or you may decide, let me throw in a bond repair because I've been putting a lot of heat to my hair. I've been blowing my hair out straight, and I need to add a bond repair shampoo occasionally. So make sure you determine what's going to be best for you in the season that you're in with your hair care. Okay, guys, again, if you are looking for an amazing everyday shampoo that treats the scalp, that also helps to reduce inflammation, that also helps to strengthen the hair and the scalp, I encourage you to consider the Curl House Cleanser Shampoo and consider the entire Curl House collection of products, which is really designed to hydrate your hair, moisturize your hair, help to stimulate growth, to keep your hair looking and feeling fabulous. Okay, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, like the channel so that you do not miss a video in the future. And until we talk again, stay fabulous.